Christmas lights up till January, and I go where you go. Darling, you're my lover. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nina. If you're new here, welcome. So happy that you're here. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Today, I'm throwing it back to 2019 and we're gonna learn Lover. So many of you have been asking for this song forever because Taylor Swift has played it so many times live on her guitar. It's been a very long time since I've done a tutorial from the Lover album. Actually, my first ever tutorial was Cornelia Street. So if you want to go check those out, those are my first tutorials. They are still up and they are very low quality. But literally a year ago, Lover was the most recent Taylor Swift album. Isn't that crazy? She's put out 3 albums since then. This song is great for beginners, so I'm really excited about it. Let's get into it. Okay, so the great thing about this song is that there's no capo required, although if it's too low for you, you can add the capo onto the 1st, 2nd fret. This song is at the very low end of my vocal range, so I would probably use a capo if I was gonna like perform or sing this or whatever, but we're just gonna do it in the original key of the song. If you guys want to download the tab that I wrote for this song with all the chords and lyrics and chord charts and everything, that link is in the description box on my website. You can download it. After this tutorial, if you want to practice this song, I post a full-length demo play-along video on my other channel, link also in the description box below. The chords you're gonna need for this song are G, and then we have D over F sharp. And if you can't put your thumb on this 2nd fret, 6th string, if you can't quite reach over, you can just use your 1st finger on that 6th string, 2nd fret, and then put your 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. It's the same chord, just you're using different fingers depending on your ability. We have E minor 7, and then we have C at 9. And then the bridge, we have a few extra chords. We have F sus2, which I'm not 100% on this chord, but I think it's the closest thing and it's a beginner chord. G7, E minor over B, which is basically just E minor 7 and you take off your 2nd finger. We have A minor. And I believe that's all. Most of those extra chords are from the bridge. For most of the song, it's just gonna be G, C at 9, and D. You're only gonna see those chords in the bridge. Now, since Taylor Swift has played this song live many times, I've watched like literally every single performance of her playing this live. What she does is she does down strumming for this song. So there's not really a strumming pattern, she's just doing some down strumming. Another thing is that she does not play the bridge on her own guitar. She will stop playing guitar and let her background guitar players play while she sings the bridge live. So that's why it's been kind of hard to get the bridge completely right, but I tried my best, so we'll see about that. And then I'm just going to teach you a really easy strumming pattern if you get tired of down strumming or you just don't like the sound of that. I'm going to teach you 2 different ways. And I'm going to show you the little picking thing if you also want to do that. So enough explanation, let's just do it. Okay, so for the intro, it's going to be G, D, C, and then you're gonna do like, basically it's like the last line of the chorus, and it's gonna be G, D, E minor, D, C. So first I'm gonna tell you guys about this down strumming that Taylor Swift does. She normally does a series of long and short down strums, and that's kind of how I'm gonna explain this. So I'm gonna use L for long strum and S for short strum. So long is gonna be strumming all of the strings, and short is just gonna be your bass notes, like the top 4 strings you're gonna strum. So when you're playing G, it's gonna be long, short, short, long, short, short. And then you're gonna switch to D, long, short, short, long, short, short. And then you're gonna go to C, and you're gonna do that whole strumming pattern twice. So long, short, short, long, short, short. So one more time, it's gonna be G, D, and then C. And then on the second line of this intro, it's going to be like very quick chord switches. It's called a walk down, I think, where it just goes dun 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 dun. Yeah, you understand. So you're gonna do long, short, short for G, D, E minor, and then back to D. And then when you get to C, you're gonna do the full measure. So I will just demonstrate that for you. So we have G, long, short, short, D, long, short, short, E minor, long, short, short, D again, and then back to C, long, short, short, long, short, short. And then it goes into verse 1. So all together, I'm gonna play a little bit faster, the full intro, and then I will explain to you the other strumming pattern that's another option. So this is what Taylor Swift plays when she plays it live. She's playing that strumming for basically the whole song. And this intro is actually just the last line of the chorus. For the verses, it's going to be G, D, C, just like it is on that first line of the intro. So it's a lot of repeating the same chord progression. So if you wanted to do the down strumming for the verse and the chorus, you can do that. And it's gonna sound the same way as the intro. So I'm just gonna play a brief demo of verse 1 and the chorus with the down strumming so that you can kind of see how that's gonna sound. So we could leave the Christmas lights up till January. Our place, we make the rules. So that's the verse, and then when it gets to the chorus, it's gonna be, can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And then the very last line of the chorus is when you're gonna do that walk down that you did in the intro, and it's gonna be, you're my lover. And then it's gonna go into verse 2. Now I'm gonna show you guys a different strumming pattern that I think I like to use better because down strumming can be tiring and like kind of hard to keep with the timing if you're a beginner. So I've got this other one and it's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So let's do that again. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So for the intro, it's gonna be like this. We got G, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then D, C. And then on the second line, the walk down, you're gonna do it once per chord for the first 4. So it's gonna be down, up, D. It's a little bit more waltzy and like feels a little bit slower than the down strumming, so that might be easier for beginners. I'm just trying to give you guys all the options for whatever level you're at. I'll show you guys what this is gonna sound like with the verse and the chorus. So we got G. We could leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our bliss. We make the rules. Forgot the words there. So that's that, and then we got the chorus. Take me out, take me home. You're mine, 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 lover. Quickly, I'm just going to show you guys what the picking is going to be because I know that some people that are more intermediate want to know like what that picking is at the beginning, kind of during the song where it's like. So basically, it's kind of like an arpeggio, which means you like go up and then you work back down like a ladder. I don't know how to explain this because I can see it in my head. But what you're gonna do is pluck the bass note, so that's 6th string, and then you're gonna pluck the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then you just go back, work your way back up. So then you go 6, 4, 3, 2, and then 3, 4. So and then you do it again. A little bit faster, it's gonna sound like this. But basically for each chord, for the picking, you're gonna pluck the bass note and then walk it down and then back up the strings. So then we got D over F sharp. And then we've got C at 9. So you pluck the 5th string. Here's one more tip that will make it sound even more like the song. On your transition to each chord, you're gonna pluck the bass note of the previous chord. I will show you. So you're gonna pluck G, and you're gonna do the walk down and up. And then you're going to pluck the bass note, and then you're gonna pluck the bass note of the next chord, and then do that one. So what it's gonna sound like a little bit faster is like this. So that is kind of exactly how it sounds on the studio version, but if you're a beginner, don't worry about that. That's just an extra thing if you want to make it a little bit more intermediate, challenge yourself. Okay, now we are moving on to the bridge. Now the intro, verses, and chorus are all gonna be the same. The bridge is the one thing that's gonna be different chords, different vibes. And since Taylor Swift has never played the bridge on her guitar live, I kinda had a hard time figuring out exactly how it is, but this is as close as I'm gonna get to it. So we're gonna have G, D over F sharp, E minor, and then F sus2, and then C, E minor over B, A minor, D. And you're gonna repeat that whole thing twice, and then the last line is different. It's gonna be G, G7, C, A minor, D. So let's go over this. You can use any of the strumming / picking that I have taught you. I am just going to do the easy strumming pattern, not the down strumming. So we've got G, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then to D, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we got E minor, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then go to F sus2. Now, I wasn't positive about this chord, but I've tried so many different things, and this just feels right, feels the closest. So I'll just sing that part. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand with every guitar string scar on my hand? And then it goes to C, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then it goes to E minor over B, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then you go to A minor, and then D, and then you repeat that whole thing again for the next part. My heart's been borrowed and yours has been through, all's well that ends well to end up with you. And then this last line is going to be G, G7, C, A minor, D. So we got G. And you'll say all your dirtiest jokes for me. And at every table, I'll save you a seat. So those are all gonna get like a full measure of strumming. Now, if you want to hear the whole bridge all together, go check out the demo, because if I sing the whole thing, they will demonetize my video. And I still don't know why they do that, but I kind of get it, because like I would be sharing my revenue with Taylor, but you know. And then the last thing is the very last part of the song where she repeats, You're my lover, whatever. You're going to repeat the walk down 3 times, so you're gonna go, you're oh, you're my. And on the last time, it's gonna be, darling, you're my lover. And then you could end it just like a cappella, or you could just do a final G. But yes, that is Lover, and that's all the little tips and tricks I have for you and the different ways that you can play this song, because I know that lots of you want to learn exactly how Taylor Swift plays her songs live, which I do too. So there you have it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Go hop over to the play along channel if you want to practice with me. Don't forget to subscribe because I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. This is a whole knotted mess. Oh, you're my. I was getting winded there for a minute. Wow. Okay.